Hey Sprouts, join me in this 3-part series where I teach you how to make your own fermented hot sauce. In this first video, I'm going to teach you about all the different products that you need to have success. First, as you can see, I have 3 different canisters here. So you need to determine what size canister you want to use to do your ferment. Now, these do take between 1 to 3 months, so you want to make sure that you're selecting a good size for the flavor combinations that you're wanting. So in this first big one, I'm actually making a sriracha based sauce. So I know that I love sriracha, so I'm gonna make a big quantity of it. Now these smaller ones are actually gonna be used for Reaper. So they're a little bit hotter, just a little. So I'm also using them to experiment with different flavor profiles to see kind of what I like. That way maybe I can do the bigger canisters once I determine what fermented style I like. So this first canister here is actually a gallon, and it comes with an airlock. This thing here, you actually just put it right on top, and you put either you either put water or vodka in here to seal it, and that allows all the fermentation to happen and all the gases can escape out through this nozzle. And once you seal it, as you know, once you first start the process of doing a ferment, you don't want to open it. So this ensures that the gases are escaping and it creates that air seal so no bacteria can grow. Now, if you don't want to do such a big one, another option is to use a mason jar. And then I got these lids, as you can see here, that actually screw off, and it creates a vacuum seal with a pump that it comes with. And these can fit any wide size mason jar, and it just goes right on top. And when you're done, you just put this on top and it sucks all the air out, and then it's sealed and you don't even have to touch it. So those are the 2 different types that I've used. You can use bag fermentation. I haven't personally done that. These are just what I researched and what I figured out that I wanted to use for my house. Now, once you get your peppers, it's really important that you have a kitchen scale so that you can weigh all your produce prepared. And then you also want to make sure that you have spring water. Now, spring water is super important because it's very pure, it has a good pH level, and it's a less chance of having harmful bacteria given from tap water. So they always recommend when you do ferments that you have spring water. And then you're also going to need some sort of pickling or canning salt. You want to go ahead and weigh everything, and once you have your water and your produce, you're going to put a 3 to 5% ratio of salt into the actual water to create a brine. And once you do that, you can seal it up. And it's very important, I don't have any to show you because they're actually in there, but you get glass weights and you use these to push all of the product down. As you can see, I have one little floater, but this one it's okay because it's in a canister and it's sealed. But you want to make sure that all of the produce is underneath that brine. And once you get everything together and you process it, then you get some really great hot sauce at the end, and it's great. Your family loves it, hopefully. If you have a profile that you don't like, just don't do it. And then you learn what you guys like, and then you can just make it again and again. And the great thing about these larger canisters is that they actually can be used for wine. You can brew your own brewskis in it. You can do sauerkraut, kimchi. There's a lot of different things. So these things are a very versatile purchase that I highly recommend for your home. And so that wraps up video 1. Make sure to come back for video 2 where we actually start a ferment, and I'll show you guys how to do it, what needs to be done, where to store it, and then the last video where we process it and make it shelf stable. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.